you scared? Do you think that this tour, it's almost like a symbol of your recovery? It's almost been like a milestone.
To it since I was lying in hospital. I've been looking forward to it, and the only difference is at that point I didn't know if I could do it or not. You know, a lot of people say, well, why are you doing it? Because I want to do it.
Oh, you look so beautiful.
I know that it's getting too much, baby, but you don't need the words to say. Sometimes you feel you're at the end of the line, but tonight it's gonna fade away. You're looking out from the darkness, feeling so alone and you need a flare. Well, I got the light that's gonna treat you right and illuminate what's already there. Understand, I will be there for you. Understand, I'm a diamond for you. A white diamond for you. And just like a burning radio, I'm on to you. I swear I'm under in the silver shadows. I will radiate love for you. What you see and what it seems are nothing more than dreams within a dream. Like a pure white diamond, I'll shine on and on and on. Where I'm gonna take you now, every tear will look out of place. Well, I thought about it, but it took until now to crystallize it into a phrase. Understand, I will be there for you. Understand, I'm a diamond for you. A white diamond for you. And just like a burning radio, I'm on to you. Your spirit I'm under. In the silver shadows I will radiate. I love for you. What you see and what it seems are nothing more than dreams within a dream. Like a pure white diamond, I'll shine on and on and on and on.
So what are your concerns about this?
My concern is you're going to have 10 million hours of footage on high definition, and I'm not going to like any of it.
The look. Why am I getting the look?
You want me to be honest.
And why is that? Why won't you like any of it?
Because I like to be more private than that. It's only because you're doing it that I'm doing it.
I know what I'm trying to get out of you, which is
But
obviously...
I don't know what I'm prepared to give, so we shall find out.
Yes.
First day at school.
Yeah.
Hi, Alan.
Hi, dear.
Hi, dear. I bought you stuff.
Your trousers. Straighten your tennis kit. Yeah, there's been lots of tumbling around upstairs.
Yeah. I love your outfit. Tell us outfit.
These come straight off the court.
Yeah. Straight up those little stairs.
Yeah. I want to go in. That last I knew I'd come over a little emotional. I'll say hello individually. I feel like I've got such an opportunity that, in a way, that makes me feel more calm. Because of everything that I've been through. It's a show, and I care enormously about it, but it's a show, so do the best that I can, but try to be good to myself as well.
I mean, I remember you coming off stage and having, like, blurry vision.
I know, but now, you know, that takes on a whole new meaning, knowing that I had cancer at the time and I didn't know it. So it was really...
But do you
when
think...
I look back to it, it was just... I don't know how I got through all the shows, to be honest.
Obviously, it's kind of important that you all keep yourself in really good shape, because I think it's going to be a lot more difficult than the last tour for you guys, just because the momentum and the kind of the pace. And I really want to challenge all of you. I know now that you are probably the best bunch of dancers that I've had. I'm getting all emotional. But kind of, I feel really well armed, because I think it's going to be a really emotional time for kind of everyone.
I'm sweaty, but I'm going to have to.
Okay, we're all going to be okay. I probably could have waited longer, but I thought if I have to wait till the next year, then this Showgirl thing is just going to go forever. And I really just wanted it done. To be able to move on. Hi, baby.
Good to see you. You good though? I'm very nice. It's good to be back. Cool, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Dear, I've got to get fit.
I'm just thinking, why we did make the changes. I mean,
Because we didn't know how strong I would be to get through all of it. Because we always change everything all the time. Anyway, a year and a half had passed. There was no way. We don't go a week without something changing. So after a year and a half, no. Obviously, I had a totally different look, so we had to change that. And that's why I feel if I... as much as I love the blue Showgirl costume in Showgirl, I simply couldn't. I just could not have gone back there.
yeah, I just think it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. But I think it's going to be, without doubt, the best show that we've done. This time I'm just glad that we've got the time to kind of go through and do it kind of properly. Because obviously, like, the creative context of everything has kind of changed.
I think she wants to cut the skin and go deeper. I think with her
not that her concert is not deep, but there's something about it being light and joyful and fun. And those are equally important. But then I think she wanted to have something sacred.
Pick a studio, any studio. I think even at the best of times, a tour is a mission, and you know it's going to be taxing, be draining, be exciting, be so many different things. But there's a beginning and an end. So it was really weird to have the first Showgirl rudely interrupted with my cancer diagnosis, and to have not had that sense of completion. It's important that I surround myself with people that I love and I trust and feel safe with them, and I think that's the way that I can get the best out of myself.
Nice to see you.
Back in the game.
People that I work with become my best friends. They're friends that not only saw me through the recent difficult period, but they've been with me for years. And, I don't know, become like family.
I love you to tears.
Why trust me to make this film? You've said time and time again throughout this film, you've canned this film about 5 times.
I know, I might can it again.
But why trust? What is it about?
Because okay. Because we know each other, we love each other, and we trust each other. Because you do try to push me and get me to step out of my safety zone, which I can do that in many other ways, but this is a way that I wouldn't choose to do it.
People don't see you as the person that you are, the person that is my friend, the person that I love. You know, that really annoys me, because I think people see you as, you know, as a result of Neighbours, I Should Be So Lucky, Michael Hutchence, Gold Hot Pants, Can't Get You Out of My Head, Cancer equals Kylie. Nobody really knows what makes you tick, but I think that the time has come to rip the surface away and go deeper.
Nice, peaceful one.
And I think that is what that really scares you. Is that correct?
10 points. Yeah. After the last couple of years and having had cancer and been through a very different journey and feeling, I think I felt more exposed anyway. I really felt like I was stripped of everything. So perhaps it is a good time to be a little more true to myself and share that.
I just said the crew are all going to think we're absolutely fine. You'd be right.
I've always wanted a movie.
Willie started off as my stylist and became my best friend, gay husband, And what we do is create together. I think that's just what we do. We try and have holidays and do things outside of work, but that is such part of our friendship. Here we go again. Whose bright idea was this?
Do you consider yourself an artist?
Yeah. It took me a number of years to consider myself as an artist. In the field of pop, I think it's just too easy to say that someone isn't, when in fact just about every aspect of what I do involves artistry.
So come on, do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your hips now.
I'm not here 20 years afterwards by luck or just by hard work, because neither of those two things will give you longevity.
Do you drink showers?
What a surprise! I'm not really made for cameras.
No.
I believe, I believe, I believe. That one, the last one, you can throw a little bit toward the A, just a touch.
I believe, I believe, I believe.
No, there's where the leave there when you go a little more area.
Stay
I
here.
believe in you.
Okay.
Okay, so it just gives you a little extra space to work with. It'll get you into your head and in the back of the head easier. Okay, nice and easy. Don't chew.
Thank you. Have a nice tour.
I'm hip,
That I have.
I'm no square. I'm alert, I'm awake, I'm aware.
I have loved dressing up and fashion since I was little girl, since my grandma taught me how to work the Janome. And I would go to the market and for $5 or something, come home with all this fabric and vintage pieces, and of course Mum would say, "What are you going to do with all that?"
I think it should be something with a tight silhouette, really foxy, maybe leopard.
Catwoman.
Yeah, it is quite like Catwoman, vampy.
So leopard woman with the boxing glove. It's really good contrast. With a KM. KM.
Wicked.
We have a factory, a designer for feather, and he made
all the
what I
feather.
want.
He engineers the birds.
No, it's true.
Change the style
He
of the
changed
feather.
the style.
You look, see.
Maybe he take from the chicken, and he come out like a peacock.
Yeah.
and Monroe, Dietrich DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean, on the cover of a magazine. Grace Kelly, Harlow Jean, picture of a beauty queen. Jean Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, Dance on Air. They had style, they had in good faith. Lauren, Catherine, Lanitude, Betty Davis, we love you. Ladies with an attitude, fellas that are in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Go.
What am I focusing in? It's on auto, right?
I don't think it is.
Three countries in 2 days. I love Paris. I like the challenge of Paris. I like that it's you have to almost become a slightly different person with the language, with the way you are. It's full of possibility for me there. I love the Parisian sense of chic. I love that they can take very simple things and indulge in the way that they're done, that Epicurean way of being. It's not, you can have a cheese sandwich and it's not like a regular cheese sandwich, it can be an experience.
What did you think of the show today, Kylie?
Unbelievable. Absolutely wonderful. I loved it.
And who's your partner in crime?
Sheba.
Thank you so much. I think she's happier out here.
Look, this is what happens.
Your ears!
Oh. Hang on, there must be zip. Where's the zip? Does that look right?
Yeah, it's...
Gorgeous. Oh my god, they're mini gloves!
They're really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think these are going to be stitched on.
Wait,
these are just
upside down. Homecoming is twofold because I was returning to Australia and to be returning to the stage, my other home. Yes, you could look at it that it's just a show, but it's not just a show to me. That's my work. It's my passion. And it gives so much to so many people, myself included, that I didn't come through all of that and think, oh, that's just frippery show. Pop what? No, I thought there's something that connects with people, and I certainly wasn't ready to give that up after that experience, because it actually means more to me.
But yeah, I'm ready to jump around, dance a little bit, wear rubber boots.
Definitely ready. Scared though. No, definitely ready. I'll be ready, so I'm looking forward to being in Australia again. So it should be fun.
Bring on Australia. Let's get on the beach.
If I'm scared, let me lose it. If I'm hungry, let me have it. If I'm cold, let my skin rise. If I'm wrong, let me learn it. If I'm grubby, let the dirt stay. If I'm tired, let future and jump. To the future and jump.
And another arrival from the UK who'll be made to feel a lot more welcome is Kylie Minogue. The pop princess couldn't get the smile off her face as she flew in today. She says she can't wait to begin her Aussie tour, the first since her health
It's
battle.
104.1 today from Kate Mack this morning. Kylie Minogue is back. Her homecoming tour. Sydney Entertainment Centre, having a good day outside. Absolutely amazing. It'll be top of 30 degrees in Sydney, blue skies. We knew she was coming, Sydney. The tickets are sold out. No one else can get tickets. Every single person I know is going to this show. If you're going to be there in the audience, there's a little tune to get you pumped for it. Shocked. Kylie Minogue, 104.1 today, fam.
I'm only dreaming, darling, you can't see how.
Oh, you look gorgeous.
Are we kidding?
You know, you look gorgeous. Anyway, all right.
Arms come out.
Here it is.
I remember this.
Have memories of this?
Yeah.
Get together!
Stage is being built down there, and then it gets wheeled under here when this all goes up, which will happen a bit later on.
It was very weird last time because, you know, all this was going on. This is like, scarily enough, the moment that everything stopped. I think we got to about this stage. You know, the stage was built and everything was kind of flying up in the air. But, and then everything just stopped. Like, you know, everything just froze, like the trusses stopped. All the noise stopped, and no one could quite believe it. So it's kind of quite an emotional moment, yeah. It's quite, sends shivers up my...
My memory and pictures of that period was made it to the end of the London dates at Earl's Court. Thank you very much. Good night. Made the journey to Australia. Of course, everyone else had arrived in Sydney. The stage was being made. I was going to say resurrected, but it didn't know quite how resurrected it would eventually be. And then my diagnosis, and let alone the tour, everything just collapsed. Everything, the world kind of stopped spinning. And so, yeah, I always thought about it, even in really dark moments. I thought, I just want to aim for that. I didn't actually know if I could do it.
All right, fat bloke. Yeah, we'll have to watch our fucking language because he swears like a fucking trooper and everything is just fucking beep, 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 fuckity fuck, fuck, fuck.
We've managed to move, haven't we? 30-something tonnes.
37 tonnes.
37 tonnes
and
of stuff.
change.
From London to Sydney.
And we can't get
we can't get out of the airport
from Sydney to Sydney.
Yeah.
Because the Qantas package ground.
Unfortunately, there's a strike.
There you go, up the workers, eh?
Yeah. Yes, that's one way of putting it.
Stomach's cramping really bad, and then my head feels like my brain's pushing on my skull just now.
What was that? A bass. Where's the rest of the mannequin?
Are you coughing?
Yeah.
Coughing stuff up?
No.
Do you have a fever?
Backline's late, the video's late, the costumes are late, and the dominoes are falling over.
The dancers are dropping like flies, and one of them's not. It'll probably just be her left.
Shawnee Pops, this way. The dancers are upstairs.
Have we heard anything from Delay?
Not yet, no. I won't find out for about another 3 or 4 hours till it weighs up.
Alright. Should we go up and...
Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk through some stuff with them?
They should have we should have a plan ready. Like if Andile's not going to come.
Yeah, but I don't think we should sort of get into alarm bells until literally we find out that he's.
I'd love to, but
until we find out that he's coming or not. Yeah. We might start thinking about another Andile.
Well, we've got those 3 hours.
That's a big turd.
He went to get his visa stamped and the Home Office kept his passport. Why people just can't go where they want is a bit beyond me.
It's stupid because that means I'm going to take out 5 numbers.
I have no idea. If he's not going to make it, I don't know what's going to happen.
I want to kill him.
Yeah. You want to kill him? We all want to kill him.
And I know it's not brain surgery, we're not chinooking and kind of rescuing people from villages. It's not, in the scheme of things, it's not that important. But in that moment, we're so caught in this little world and, yeah, everyone gets quite on edge when the show has a few hiccups.
I think everyone's having these little emotional moments, apart from Kylie, who kind of just comes on stage and is fine. She's always smiley Kylie to the world, and she doesn't let people see her pain or see what's going on. By pain, I mean, you know, emotional state, really. I don't really know how she can be there, here, at this point in time, just out of being completely hysterical myself.
At the end of the day, it comes down to me, and if I lose it, the whole thing will completely fall apart.
And look at the two of us in sympathy, and sometimes ecstasy. Words mean so little, and money less. When you're lying next to me, look at my hopes, look at my dreams. The currency we've spent. I love you, you pay my rent. Oh, I love you, you pay my rent. Look at my hopes, look at my dreams. The currency we've
here before. Everything. I look ridiculous with this on my head.
No, you look really cute.
Where is everyone? Is my dress ready yet?
We're at a stage now where we should have been about 2 weeks ago, basically, so it's a bit mental.
There are thousands and thousands of diamantes, crystals, hundreds of corsets, sequins, feathers, boning, glitter. We've got it all.
These things have to be completely secure. They have to be able to, like, do handstands in them, basically, so...
Really?
You tell me how you get into this quick.
Sorry.
So you just give it a little squirt.
You talking about me again, Will?
Bloody wardrobe, can't remember anything. I can't believe that wardrobe department.
What do you mean, that wardrobe department? You mean your wardrobe department?
Emma?
Just, yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I need to set someone on men's costumes because they've all got to be perfect. So things like that Chanel dress, that's going to take all day. That Chanel couture you're snippy.
I know, isn't it great? Carl will love us for it.
Do you want to walk around after this, see how you go?
Great
idea.
Yeah, it's flicking beautifully to the front when you walk. Yeah, that's why we have to keep it together because of the whole train thing, you know?
Hurrah.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Well done.
Oh, it's just beautiful. It just is beautiful.
Dear, will we ever get free Chanel again?
Yes, that's right.
Made it through the rehearsal period. First show.
That was horrendous. God.
What are we going to do?
You need that open. Oh, your flat surface. That's
Don't
it.
try, you'll hurt your nails.
I can't do it.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Desperation when you really need a beer.
Kylie.
How are you?
Oh, well, I'm legally blind, sweetheart. I got macular. Oh, look, do you like my banner?
But love, have you got any room for me?
Yeah,
I could find a little
sweetheart.
space.
Look, nice and big,
I'm
darling.
pleased to be part of it.
Kylie, you don't know how proud I am now with that on it.
Oh,
I sat for 5 hours outside for Olivia Newton-John. Tina Arena signed down the bottom. See, Matthew Hatton drew the mascots. Over on the side there, you got a 1930s.
Hey, Dilly.
Hey, how are you doing?
How are you, mate?
I'm very well.
Big round of applause. The question mark arrives.
And delay.
And delay made it!
Don't.
About time.
No,
I hope you haven't forgotten your steps,
No.
dear.
2 hours, 15 minutes, everybody.
What's happening in 2 hours?
It's here, dear.
Why, how come you and I are so calm?
Probably that Xanax that Lion sprinkled in our dinner.
Hello.
Yes, dear, it's our comeback! How long? Nails drying.
They're dry now. Have fun. Enjoy it, Kylie.
You too, babe.
Good show, girl.
Thank you. It's all gonna be good. See you, darling.
You're like my own personal boombox.
Hello, thank you. There you go. Thank you. Have a good night.
makeup on.
Go to the wardrobe.
50. 50.
Is there anyone in wardrobe? I haven't got any clothes to wear.
Do I have to get the message? Where are you going to watch from?
The lighting desk.
Okay.
Shall I turn off now?
There's so much that I feel like I want to say, I just don't know how to say it.
Here we go. Let's have it to the stage, please, people.
Okay, now I've got butterflies. Let's do these up. Slow me some skin. I feel like I might faint. I feel like I'll faint or just buckle at the knees.
So many questions needing answers. How will it be for me when it hits me? Can it happen in a second? Do you feel like you can change the world when it calls me? Is it all just music and lights, or is that just a fairy tale? When I see you, can I hear you? How does it feel? It's all such a mystery, but one kiss and I know if it's really meant to be, I won't let go. They say true love is made in heaven. One look and I see no other face for all eternity. They say true love is made in heaven.
I've thought about this moment for a long time now. So I'm just going to say what comes to me, and that is... You know, generally I'm like 10 minutes late. This is officially fashionably late, a year and a half. But I mean fashionably!
Well done, Ben. Well done, everybody.
Can we retire now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was an anticlimax, but I was just totally spent afterwards, and I couldn't even decide what I thought of it. I lay down on the floor in there and literally felt my whole body sinking down. I couldn't even make conversation with anyone. I was useless with the few people that came back. I just gone.
Great. There's nobody here. How are you guys today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Why are you delusional? We're coming in to have a little...
Because a friend is coming to sing with me tonight. Yeah. And everyone's excited and it's great.
Hello.
I don't have a face on, I don't have anything, I'm not ready at all.
How are you? Did you hear what they sang last night?
Oh, yeah.
Can't get out of my head first night. They did Spinning Around last night.
No,
Yeah,
you're kidding
they did.
me. No.
They did.
Can't just believe me. I'm a singer in a band.
I don't know why it is that rock bands like Kylie, apart from all the obvious reasons, but it is true, we do, and in a way that we don't really quite understand. I'm having a Robbie Williams moment, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like Robbie, I love Robbie. I'm just pressed.
Watch yourself, watch your back.
Somebody's gonna have to turn me on, man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you won't hear anything until it's.
Take it!
How does Robbie do it, man? Do it like Robbie does it, man.
From Manchester.
He's my inspiration, man. I love him. Where are you now, Robbie? Need you, man. I've got to get into your groove, man.
When I turn around, I don't want to see anyone sitting there.
Where you headed? Off you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the company of greatness tonight. Let me hear it for Pelo!
We smoke heavy talk. Notify my next of kin, 'cause I'm never coming back.
I've been dropping beats since back in there.
And we'll pay by numbers till something sticks. Don't mind doing it for gigs.
What's it like when you're on stage?
For me, it's much more than doing a show and having an audience. It's pretty much safe to say that 99% of the audience know me or have had some experience that involves me that I don't even know about. This is this is my cosmic thing, so it's a little hard to explain. It's a collision of energy between the audience and myself. And every night it's different.
Yeah, I was thrilled to be on stage with her. And she gave me the stage directions. And I felt like I was in a musical or something. You know, it was a holiday from being in a rock band. It was brilliant. No, she's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous girl. I love her. I love you, Kylie. See you later. Thanks.
If you've never been in love and you're longing for the happiness it brings, try your wings. If you're hungry for the sound of a lover saying sentimental things, try your wings. Even the tiniest bluebird has to leave its nest to fly. What a bluebird can do, you can do too if you
Thank you to everyone for coming. And I heard that you've shouted everyone tickets to the concert.
Yes, yes. Yay!
So, no pressure.
That's right.
What was in the goodie bags?
The goodie bag that I never got.
And I never got.
We never get the goodie bags.
Carly, just stop here. Thanks very much, lovely.
Can't we have one of those goodie bags from last night?
What is it about goodie bags? Why? Do you know?
It's got the calendar, the children's book, the perfume, and 2 tickets to the show. Which one of those don't you have?
I know, but
the bag.
there's just something about getting them in a goodie bag.
Oh, we laughed and laughed and laughed this morning with photo booth on the Mac in the car.
What's
you know what I'm
photo
talking about?
booth?
Oh my god!
You know, well, you know photo booth. Get photo booth. You have to get photo.
Ryan looks like.
Wait. Okay, this is my second best one. Don't sneak a peek. And here's my ultimate
That's
best.
hideous.
Oh, that's so funny. Come on, dude, do one with me.
No,
Go
I
on.
hate
No,
them. They
come
freak
on.
me.
Come on. You have to choose which one you want.
What's this called?
Are you ready? Fine, just... You ready? That's too funny. Oh. Help me out.
Hours of entertainment. Well, this is exciting.
I was just about to
You can
say.
ask interesting questions. Are you tired? Haven't we just done
This
that
is going to be a really riveting doco.
You said it was fabulous.
We're so happening.
Pace.
Which is your
Pace,
favourite walk,
pace,
dear, that you do in the show?
The walk home. My favourite walk is... at the very, very, very end, which isn't so much a walk. This one's good.
I have to say that without your Showgirl crown on, dear, your hair has more than a touch of Daphne the stripper.
It does. Why are you filming me at this moment then? It's not designed to be seen at this point.
Daphne was a legend.
I'm going in.
Ears are in.
Daphne hair.
To my other world.
Bill coming.
Are you aware when you step out on stage every night what a technically complicated show it is?
I'm aware of it, but I try not to think about it, because if I stop to think about the infinitesimal number of things that could go wrong, it doesn't... You just wouldn't step out on stage. You wouldn't do it.
I don't really know what happened, but I think it was something to do with the metronome that counts in the songs. And all the songs are linked, like, digitally, and the band just kind of completely blagged their way through the first two songs.
The whole show is on these two superhuman computers, and there's something gone wrong in the brain of one of them, and it all went fairly pear-shaped very quickly. So everything out of time, nobody could keep time.
They couldn't carry on. I think it just went down completely at the start of White Diamond.
Scanning the port, scanning the port. It's still scanning for the port.
How are we going? Okay, they're working on something. So that means I have to fill.
I mean, they're trying to fix it there. But it's like you're just looking at all these like cables and just all these things, all these computer things.
This audience. Can you believe that?
It's too stressful to watch, so I've come and hidden here. Oh.
Your disco, your disco. Is there anyone here who knows verse 2? All right, which first verse of another song would you like?
What we do? We'll have to put her off because they can't fix this quickly, so...
Any requests then?
She's going to get embarrassed. She can't keep filling.
Don't feel alone up there.
I don't think she wants to get off. You're going to have to get a move on.
Are you ready?
Try and get back as quick as you can and just try and get something working. It's impossible. If we were lucky, there's been enough percussion in the first two. Otherwise, it would sound like Les Dawson.
Thank you, my loves. I shall be right back. One of the biggest changes that I tried to make from Showgirl and before into Homecoming was just worry less. What will be, will be. I made a real conscious decision to try not to get hung up on that, on worry.
It's fixable, so well done, Min. You handled that really well. That was great.
Yeah.
No, it was really good. Sometimes these events, these shows can end up more special than they would normally, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this one will be one of those.
Nightmare.
Glad you're back, dear.
Folks, enough of it out of the way, please. You've got to get through.
You've got all the clicks going, yeah? But you won't have your tuning cues, but you're going to be fine.
Men, the only thing, are you going to go on just before the dancers? Because they're concerned about that, yeah.
So we get the band back up first,
So you're going to say something, yeah?
Go for it.
Let's get the band up first.
I'm going to
Filter Rowan.
band on.
Yeah.
I shall go down, say something, and introduce White Diamond, and off we go.
Yeah, Filter Rowan. Should we make some
go.
sock puppets?
Yeah, no, go for it. Cue house lights now, yeah.
Did you have a nice chat amongst yourselves?
What a nightmare. First time that's happened in a long time.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm alright. That just was exhausting because there was things missing in the track that we normally have, like cues and stuff.
William Baker.
Turn that damn thing off
No.
for 5 minutes.
You've been in here, haven't you? Look what I did. Only William Baker could do that.
Nothing better to do, dear. Like rescue me. I really ought to learn some second verses to my songs.
We're waiting for Andile again.
Andile, 25 minutes late. 10 days late for the fucking show, and now 25 minutes late for the bus. Yeah, and I'm pissed off.
It wasn't half past. It's quarter past.
Touring can... It can become very monotonous, and I can get quite bored. It's Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Here we are again. Ready?
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends and think about you. And do they know?
Hello, busy bees.
All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays right. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?
We're just going ahead and moving from place to place, and you totally lose track of where you are. I don't even know what day it is, what date it is, where we are.
Oh, he's been wearing that every night.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah. Losing my mind. Losing my mind. Losing my mind.
Oh, God!
Where are all the flowers?
There's none.
There's no one sent us flowers.
No.
Miserable sod.
Oh, William tried to throw me away. Yeah. He's so nasty.
So, dear, are you glad we're out of Sydney?
I'm glad to be on the move.
You've been bored.
Bored today. Just waiting. Especially since I can't really
Do anything.
just walk down the street.
Do you feel trapped?
This becomes your, you know, these couches, or everything you see here, travels around with us. We're like the travelling circus. It's a bit like Big Brother, but without the tasks, which we could always throw in.
Who is she? Anyway, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so bored.
Where are you?
Brisbane.
What night is it?
Thursday.
Friday night in Brisbane.
Is it Friday?
Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday night.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's Thursday.
It's not, it's Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday.
Sunday's off, 2 days. Saturday, Sunday.
God, not a day off.
What are we going to do?
Sunday's not off.
Let's do a photo shoot.
All right.
Sorry, dear. Do you want to get in the middle then? Head down. That's it, but great. Now put your head back, great. Do you want full length as well? Okay. It's a really strong shape, like, that's it. Chin down, eyes to me, eyes dead straight to me. Okay, it's full, done. Thank you.
Have you got your radio mic on?
Yeah.
Oh.
I suppose I could turn it off.
She's been really punk about this whole thing.
What? Punk? What does that mean? What?
We gave her a radio mic before and then left it on the sofa.
I had it on for ages. What is that? How much do I want to wear it? That much. Got that on radio mic? That much, baby. That's not 3. They don't count. That much. He's back. Oh, wait a second. Oh. My radio mic. They said it was cheap anyway.
Take it through there.
Min.
Any days? Go away, Bill.
Can you give us some privacy?
You've had enough privacy. You've banned the doco crew from the whole tour.
I have not. I've so let you do lots of things. Yeah, folks, this is as crazy as it gets.
It's like a neighbour's party. Oh, sorry, Willie, there's only 4 glasses. Cheers to you.
Cheers, dear.
Thanks for mine. Don't I exist?
No, you're part of the crew. You're not the A-team anymore, Will.
I know, I've been dumped. Oh.
Oh, right. Shall we chill out now?
More lavender, quickly, more lavender.
We're so wild, it's either 1.5 sips of champagne or lavender oil.
That was it, we only had 2 sips.
That's all you had was 2 sips and you were off.
Oh, she's going to be crying in a minute.
Oh, dear.
Willie, can you stop filming now? Woo, snake hips. Where did that come from? Go, girl. Woo, snake it up. Ramsey Street, Ramsey Street. Thank God you've got a choreographer.
Dear, whose bright idea was this anyway?
Dear,
Hmm?
is your leg alright?
Mm.
Good, because I can't move. Dear,
Mm.
do you know the way to San Jose?
Yeah.
What time is it? 6:28.
Get it together.
I think she's really, really tired. I know she's really tired, she's really worn out. When we have an interval in the show, and sometimes I think, God, I don't know if she's gonna... you can't imagine how she's gonna go back on and do the second act, but then she gets out there and you're like, where did that come from?
Getting all my bruises.
Where are they from?
From the show, dear. Covered in them.
I think it's really good for her. I think, you know, seeing all these people, how excited they are, and, you know, you just see it in her face every night. You just see that she's kind of a bit blown away by it.
So you feel like shit, dear?
Well, I feel better now than I have all day.
I don't know, she's really tired, but I think she's coping really well.
What set you off on the blowout? Did you have a big blowout here?
Blowouts all day. The trouble is I can't... sorry.
No, don't.
Can't really... It's just physical and mental exhaustion.
At that point, I felt so drained, and it was such an effort to get up to show speed again. And I felt like my body was a battleground, which sounds way too dramatic, but yeah, that's how it felt at the time.
I'll go in the middle.
I was very pleased with myself that I managed to run away for a couple of days to Byron Bay. To give myself a break, or to feel kind of mature enough and comfortable enough that, okay, I think I can go away and relax for 2 days was kind of big news for me.
Snoozy lose, girl.
kiddos. That is happiness. I'm at the beach. I'm either in the hotel or the venue. Hotel, venue, hotel, venue. But just to have a break and be able to wake up in the morning in a house here and step out to the garden and not have to think about anything. I need this balance, and this is the other side of who I am. So now we've got to get rid of the beach hair, get back to work. I've got a show tonight.
Do you think you'll get straight back into it?
Yeah.
Once you
Did
see
you see
it.
I just gently started wringing my hands and like, okay, yeah.
Nothing's what it seems. Living in your dreams. This is one of my dreams. It's a way of dealing with all the feeling. Keep believing. It's a way of dealing with all the feeling. Keep I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about.
My dream vision of Australia is being in a car driving across the country, which is not something I get to do very often, but I have done it a few times. And I don't know, there's something about being connected with the earth of your home.
How are you?
It's show day again.
I know. I'm up for it. Are you?
I'm up for it.
We'll get some peppermint tea.
Dear,
Let's get the tickets to Acapulco.
let's go now.
Let's go.
Fuck the homecoming. Go on, dear.
Happy to be home?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's just, we've lost, our biorhythms have gone funny.
Oh, really?
Because there's so many extra people. I just want to get on with it.
Yeah, it's a bit kind
I
of,
just want to get on with the
just
show.
join
Maybe
it.
I'm just trying to be calm, but I'm not really being very
No.
calm. Give me some healing Reiki.
Try.
Give me some healing Reiki.
Deep breath.
Yes.
And relax.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
There you go. You better now.
Good afternoon, thanks for joining us.
Kylie had asked me ages ago would I come on and sing the duet Kids with her. I said I'd love to do it. I just said to her, should we do it tonight? It's our grandma's 87th birthday and my brother's here, mum and dad, so the whole family are here, and just seemed like a good time to go on and do it.
Dan? Yeah, we've got black power fishnets too.
Yeah, they're going to get some for me to try on because I ain't going anywhere without locking those thighs down.
Yeah, lock and load.
Lock down. Yeah, lock and load. It's important to have close family and for Olivia to be supportive, and we've been there, but we can only do so much. And you know, the other part that she needs to fulfill is the work thing, because it, you know, with all of us, it makes you who you are. And by giving out when she's performing, she gets a lot back. So it was just, we were worried it would be too soon for her to go back to work, but you know, only she can know within herself what's the right time. I'm going to be lucky if I make it through those doors without going. I'm going to be like this.
No, you so...
As soon as you hear them, though,
so
you'll just... Are you going to get up as well, Carol?
Get 9 up.
Oh, I might do London.
I think the three of you should do London. You should do it like a banana armour number.
Anti-gravity thing.
Can we have fringe skirts?
Rollers.
Yeah. But I found like last night, I don't know if it was just because I know you, I don't know what it is, but last night I think with Dan really made me cry, and I can feel myself welling up now.
You must be emotional about all kinds of things.
Oh. But
It's Christmas time. Everyone cries. You haven't done your Christmas shopping. You've tried to dupe all your family by me selling bottles of perfume.
But I just think it was like, you know, it was such a big thing, and I think it was, I'm going to really cry, but I think it was like, you two were so close up there, and you haven't been that close for years, and it was just, all that has kind of come out of the last year, and it was just, I was trying to hold the camera, and I just had to run backstage, because I was just like really overcome. Because none of that would have happened. Do you know what I mean?
None of this would have happened.
Dan was saying before that because you were so down yesterday that she felt like she had a reason and a purpose to be there for you, to like kind of like to support you, and it just brought. I just thought it was really lovely, and no one in the audience would know that, and it's like she just went into right. That kind of, you know, strong-willed, like, big sister. When she's your little sister.
In the evening, when the kettle's on for tea, an old familiar feeling settles over me, and it's your face I see, and I believe that you are there.
Cheers.
In a garden.
Very, very nice to see you back on
And on
stage.
behalf of Kylie, Ron and Carol, I'd like to say congratulations on first dip and fatherhood.
Yes, thank you very much.
Especially the fact
But so fantastic.
Arthur was a good girl. I feel somehow with Bob.
That somehow maybe you are there when I'm dreaming and I find myself awake without a warning. Then I rub my eyes and all at once I realize it's morning, and my fantasy is fading like a distant star at dawn. My dearest dream is
Fantastic. What a moment.
Tonight.
There's
It was nice, it was different, it was unusual. It was nice, it was different, it was unusual.
pretend the dream is true and tell myself that you are there.
Who's been messing with this camera?
Not me. What are you so crotchety for today?
Am I heartless?
No.
Moody?
No, today you're just crotchety.
I just...
It's a reflex, what can I do? You're really crotchety.
Sorry.
What's the matter with you? Have you got delayed hangover?
Maybe, yeah.
Real crotchety. Don't snap now.
Don't stress. Thank you.
It's a benefit of the job that I get to brighten some people's day sometimes. And it requires very little effort on my part, but it can have a big impact, and I just think that's a joy. And
But when you see those kids' faces and their eyes when they look at you, how do you what's going through your head?
I wonder how much. Well, normally when I've met kids like that, it's before a show or after a show, and so they're very much in the moment, and they've got glitter on their nails, or they've got makeup and they're 8 years old. And I think they're looking at me as this fantasy figure who goes on stage and gets to sing songs and
But now you're...
and wear beautiful clothes. I think that seems to be what the real little ones say.
But now you've become, because you've been ill yourself, you've become so much more than that. You've become a symbol of survival and a symbol of hope to them. Do you feel... I mean, that feeling must just be incredible. I think when you know, to be able to...
I like to be able to meet those children now, and I've met a lot of children like that over the last nearly 20 years. But without saying anything, they know that I know. Obviously, everyone's case with illness is different, but I think that they can trust me even more than they did before.
And do you is being a symbol of hope and survival something that you are comfortable with? Do you feel that that's a pressure?
Ready?
No, I haven't felt that as a pressure.
I'll wear it today, okay?
way up high. There's a land that I heard of once in a that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't a beautiful sky from here. Won't you lift me
Hi, Jerry.
We're going to do a sharp right, Jerry.
How many times do you think we all said dear?
Are you glad to be back?
I am glad to be back. Yeah, before I got here I was thinking, just roll on the next 3 weeks. Now that I'm here, I just want to enjoy every bit of the next 2 towns.
And what about saying bye to this year? You're excited about next year?
I haven't felt so excited about a new year in ages. I'm really proud of this year. Really proud of it.
So free your love.
part of your homecoming.
Everyone's going to say, isn't she bloody well home yet? Where is home?
Ollie.
Well, he's been very much behind the scenes, but for him to come into this world, which is not a world he ever knew before, is amazing. He loved it. Everyone loved him. When he's not here, there's an Ollie shape missing. Ollie was amazing, I have to say. Really supportive through Showgirl 1 and was with me when I was diagnosed, and I have learnt that when the going gets tough or there's a crisis, you learn a lot about people, and I can't tell people enough how amazing he was. So supportive and really instrumental in helping me get through that period and getting back on stage. He never had a doubt, and that when I had doubts, that really helped me.
There's no escape from the truth. We're miles away. So sad to say goodbye to you.
Storms across Britain have left at least 10 people dead, closed motorways and disrupted rail and air travel.
England just seems to come to a standstill when there's any kind of disaster. It kind of annoys me because, you know, yeah, it's just wind. Can we get over it? It's just a bit of wind.
Oh, where do you want to start? Mother Nature intervened. Like most days in the office, there was a little bit of wind out in Manchester today.
Absolute nightmare.
Slates coming off roofs, trains being derailed, trees, people being late. Got 2 BBs and Steve the keyboardist on just as the overture started.
We stand alone from the day we're born till the day we die. This is the law of nature. We cannot escape the loneliness, though many men have tried to take away the pain. We always feel the same, alone again. Haven't we been here before? Alone again.
I didn't realise that she was feeling so bad, actually. So when she came off with floods of tears, I was like a bit taken aback. And then I thought, is she going to get back on or not? We just carried on changing her as usual, trying to cut her out the corset so she could breathe and stuff, because like she just couldn't breathe.
I said, she's not going to make it. And they said, yeah, she will, she's always done it. And I said, no, not this time.
Vocally, it wasn't happening for her at all, and she just felt she was completely feverish and riddled with the flu, basically.
I hate to let you all down, but I'm just going to do one more song.
I felt really weak, dizzy. I couldn't sing. I could hardly talk. And I was hyperventilating and panicking and in tears, and then we stopped, and there was this gap that seemed like it went forever, and then kind of pulled myself together to do the medley. It felt dreadful through the whole thing, and at the end of the medley I go through the back doors, and at the top of the stairs I just sat there and I burst into tears with my head in my hands. And I just try to use all my reason and think, surely you can do this, because you've made it through worse things. But I don't know, I just couldn't.
I know it's Saturday night in Manchester and I've looked forward to tonight for a long time, but as you can hear, now, don't worry, I just have a cold, okay? But I have learned better than to push myself. And I didn't want to cancel before the show tonight. So, in my mind, the whole audience was going, what's happened to her? She sounds terrible, she looks terrible. And so I just felt ridiculous and incapable. And I mean, it has to be said that it reminded me somewhere deep in my subconscious that the last time I was really ill on stage was before I was diagnosed. So I had a lot of I felt really pummeled. I was quite tormented, in fact. is it a miracle cure?
How come you then went on to do an a cappella section
I don't know.
of one of your old songs?
Because I felt guilty. I felt like... Imagine how you'd feel with, 12,000 people in front of you that are all going to be seriously disappointed. I felt so responsible and guilty. Don't look so sad, please. So close, yet so far. Yeah, I just thought, damn it.
What's all the hurry? I thought we had forever. I just need time till I can make up my mind. Been hurt in love before, but I still come back for more. Was such a fool I couldn't. Better sing it if you believe in me. If you want I love to be. I got to be certain. I got to be so sure. I had my share of hearts broken, and I don't wanna take that anymore.
Kylie Minogue has been forced to cancel 2 more Manchester shows after she was diagnosed with a respiratory tract infection. The spokesman said she still hoped to perform next week.
Alone again.
Nightmare.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
The last show!
Hi!
Hi, Lyle. You okay?
Hi, guys. Is there excitement in the air?
Would it be sad to see them go?
A little bit, yeah. Because in the moment when everything's happening and you take all this stuff for granted, or you don't have time to really fully appreciate them, but yeah, going put out to pasture for a nice life, a retirement.
How are you feeling, dear?
Slightly numb. I'm excited. I don't know how emotional I will be. I'd say maybe have a little tissue on standby. Seems really quiet.
You should be very proud of yourself. You should be prouder of me.
Shut
Oh, this is the outfit. It's not designed.
Right, dear. I'm off now. Fra.
It's wrong.
See you in Acapulco.
Where are the tickets to Acapulco? I don't know what to do with myself. Come on!
Can someone take her to the stage? She's having a funny turn.
Shall we go? We're not quite ready, but should we do the long walk? Mexican waves going mental out there.
Yeah, Mexican waves aren't stopping. They're round and round and round.
All right, I might combust if I have to stand here much longer.
Why do you do it?
Oh, dear.
Just off the top of your head.
Because it's naturally
For
what
them.
I'm inclined to do.
But do you do it for them, those 12,000 people that are out there every night? Do you feel you obviously
I would do it for 2 people out there. I would do it in the morning in my dressing gown. There will be part of me that will want to do. It's all I've ever done, so that's why I do it. I don't see why I should stop now.
Did you believe I'd let you down? Your jealous heart gave you the runaround. You could have seen that I would always be a friend. When all your other friends are gone, I'll still be here to help you carry on. If you have faith in me, then I'll believe in you. Turn it into love, and open up your heart, and you'll never feel ashamed if you turn it into love. Turn it into love, and open up your heart, and you'll never feel ashamed if you turn it into love. Please, fasten your seatbelts. My name is Kylie. I will be your person. The exits are located at the front and the rear of the crowd. Get up to get down at disco.
Oh my God, we did it! Come on!
I've been through a lot.
Take you in my capsule out of here.
Woo! Thank you, boxes. Thank you,
Well done, Mick.
podium. Thank you, padding. Thank you. Thank you for flying KMN.
We hope you had a pleasant flight.
Please fly with us again.
How do you feel about saying goodbye to the Showgirl?
Well, I'm saying goodbye, but she's in me. She won't really go too far.
Dear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
You said it. Can you believe the stage is being dismantled now? We did it! It's done!
affairs that are strictly platonic. Platonics are a girl's best friend. And I think affairs that you must keep Masonic are better bets. If little pets get big baguettes, time rolls on and youth is gone, and you can't straighten up when you bend. But stiff back or stiff knees, you stand straight at Tiffany. Diamond, I don't mean rhinestones, but diamonds are the girl's best friend.
Keep still, you old trout.